Good morning, and welcome to Hometown Values with Shoreline Hometown Credit Union, a weekly 5-minute feature here on the Lakeshore's Good Neighbor, WOMT.
Hometown Values, Hometown Rewards.
Welcome back, listeners, to Hometown Values here on the Lakeshore's Good Neighbor, WOMT, 1240 AM, 107.9 FM, and streaming online anytime at WMTradio.com. We got Kyle once again from Shoreline. Good morning, Kyle.
Hey, good morning.
How are you, buddy?
I'm great. We got a great day.
I know we do. Before we even get into the great day, though, I need to tell you something, and this is a true statement. I used to hate facial hair. Then it grew on me. Yeah.
Well, kinda. It's a little fast.
I know. It's taking like a month already. So
it's radio. Nobody saw it. It's fine.
Wow. Hi, Brad.
Morning.
Welcome back to the
Morning,
show.
guys.
Like the best time of the month when Brad comes here. Kyle comes every week. Brad, I like it when you're here.
I try.
Well, I know. You're a good
His
man.
information's better than mine.
Well, that's very true.
It's valid.
I mean,
You always have money to give away, though.
I
That's
give away
true.
the money, but
That's
he
true.
gives away the information.
We gave away money a couple weeks ago. We do that once a month, listeners. So, keep listening because it pays to listen to the program. You could win money, but not today. We're not going to give away money. We're going to give away some advice because it's time for Fraud Alert of the Month.
Yep, we're giving away knowledge today. So
There's still fraud out there?
sure is.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm on
I
a
thought
bunch
you
of.
solved it all.
I try one radio show at a time.
I like it. Well, we could buy multiple shows. I mean, we can
could.
talk with it. We'll deal with that in your budget next year.
It's budget season.
Yeah. What's the fraud alert this month?
So this month we're going to talk a little bit about the actual physical cards, your physical mail. I'm part of a lot of different groups that are on email strings between financial institutions and local PDs. Right now, there's a trend of just mailbox break-ins. People picking mailboxes, and what we're going to talk about today is just specifically our friends that are members in apartment complexes, nursing homes, things where there are communal mailboxes. That seems to be the target where people are going after right now. A lot of bins, a lot of mail. They know it's all going to be in one central location. The ugly, scary thing is that we've learned there's skeleton keys for these boxes. So the same things that the postal workers use to open these boxes so they can put the mail in. That's where the bad guys are getting it off of eBay. There's plenty of places on the dark web and bad people who know where to get this stuff. So they're targeting predictable times of the month, middle of the month, beginning of the month, when there's a 30 or 45-day cycle out, when they know people like financial institutions like us are reissuing cards in bulk. More likely that there's going to be cards in the physical mail that's sitting out there.
So what do you do then?
Oh, it's a fantastic question. So we've touched on a lot of different things here, and early response, prompt reviewing of your accounts are really the biggest piece of prevention for you. Knowing your surroundings. If you're in an apartment complex and you see a questionable figure lurking around, typically I remember when I lived in an apartment, it was right by the main entrance to like the little lot of where the 6 apartments were. It's right inside the door. You got people hanging around that don't look like they rent there. They don't belong there. You've never seen them before. Be aware of your surroundings. But then also a lot of the prevention methods that we have rely around that early reporting, notifications on your account. So we're going to talk a little bit today about alerts, e-alerts, and card controls, putting you at the opportune moment to be able to recognize when money is coming out of your account, whether you authorized it or not. If somebody else did, you're immediately notified.
When you told me prior to this show, Brad, that you have yours set up for like if a penny comes in or goes out, you get an alert.
Correct. Yeah. So on our app, we have card controls where you can set up any specific dollar amount threshold or any and all authorizations with your card. So it's a little redundant when I know I'm sitting at an ATM and I withdraw $20 and then a second later I get a text message that just says your card was authorized to do a $20 ATM withdrawal.
Right.
But you're right on it. The moment that something doesn't happen that you did and you get a notification, you're right on it. Because we always talk about the show, the quicker you can let us know, the quicker we can minimize the continued transaction activity, but also the quicker we can open a case and get an investigation going and get your money back. So check out our card alerts in our mobile app in the More and Manage My Cards section. There's some really cool features aside from just thresholds for authorizations. You can also get a notification regardless of dollar amount when a card not present or online transaction is used where your physical card's not involved, or any foreign transactions. That one typically is a dead giveaway. If you get a notification your card was used in Sicily or Uganda. You know, we're going to be on that one right away.
Yeah. Odds are you didn't just, give that to someone.
Correct.
Right?
You know, if you just checked out on a website and you thought you were buying Hey Dudes, and then you get a notification that your card was used internationally in, somewhere in Africa or something, it's probably the place you just entered into a transaction with is not good. So going in, setting those card alerts, one, for getting your notification, but also then being able to lock your card down, freeze your card, all that controls right inside of our mobile app. If you don't have our mobile app, you can set up the alerts as well on your online banking. So just another plug for being aware of what resources we have. Our fraud department is fantastic. They're always watching, and they do their best, but they don't catch everything. So being aware of what's going on in your account, taking ownership of your account, knowing your balance, checking your balance and activity regularly is going to keep you out of a lot of ugly situations.
A lot of great information each and every week here on the program. Kyle, how do listeners connect with you guys over at Shoreline?
Yeah, if you have questions, please contact us, shorelinecu.org. Use the chat feature and give us a call.
We'll talk to you again next week here on WOMT.
Thanks for listening to Hometown Values with Shoreline Hometown Credit Union. Tune in again next Friday morning at approximately 11:20 for another episode, or download the podcast anytime at WOMTradio.com. Shoreline Hometown Credit Union, your local hometown credit union focusing on hometown values. Hometown Rewards. You're listening to a C. Hafer broadcasting station.
Shoreline Hometown Credit Union. Hometown values, hometown rewards.